So we're asked to find the area of a parallelogram, which is right here, and it's bounded by the y-axis, the line x equals 5, the line f of x equals 6 plus 2, and the parallel line to f of x, which is this one here, passing through 3, 9. So that's everything we know. And so there's several things we're going to need to do to find this area. So here I've taken the information that was given to us and I graphed our parallelogram here. And so remember, it said it was bounded by the y-axis, which is this line here. It's bounded by x equals 5, which was a vertical line. And then it was bounded by f of x 6 plus 2x, which is this line. And then I had to find the line parallel to this one. So I did this down here. We know that the line parallel to f of x also passes through 3, 9. So there's my point, 3, 9, that I plotted right here. And I still need to find out more about this line, okay, because right at this point I didn't know what was going on. So I had to find the equation for the line parallel. Let me bring this up a little bit. There we go. And so I found the equation for the line. Use my y equals mx plus b. Since it was parallel to this line, I know it had the same slope. So I did y equals mx plus b. My slope was 2. I don't know what my y-intercept is, so I had to find it. I plugged in the two coordinates for the point I had, 3, 9. And then solve for b. Well, now I know my y-intercept was 3, and there's my slope. So I have my equation of the line. This line is parallel to this line. So I plotted this line, or graphed it. So let me bring this back down. So I started at 3, which is the y-intercept, and then went up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right. And I kept going there, or you just could have connected 3 and 3.9 since we knew this line was on it, and you could have connected those two. And just a refresher, how did I graph this line? I plotted the point at 6, and the slope is 2, so again that's up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and so on. Really, as long as you get 2 points plotted, then you can draw your line. So what we're trying to find is the area of this particular parallelogram. Well, what is the equation to find the area of a parallelogram? Well, it's right here. A equals base times height. And I do know the base, because right here's my base. If we turned it sideways, there's my base, and it's 3 units. And then my height is going to be this right here. As you can see, this direction would be the height of the parallelogram, and that is, it goes from 0 to 5, so that's 5, and then plug in my b and h, and I get 15. 5 times 3 is 15, and it's square units.